Hello, and welcome to an episode of Todd Talk. When Todd talks, people listen. Hey, hopefully. And here we are, finally, to talk about the first episode of Death Battle Season 7 with Miles Morales versus Static Shock. Static! Just Static. I'll get this. I will. So, first and foremost, I was right! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Yes, Static won, and I was getting a little bit of hate in the comments saying that Miles would win, and clearly some of you didn't actually watch the video, including one guy who literally like wrote an entire thesis on this and promoted his own video on my channel. But okay, so whatever, I don't mind. Post what you want as long as you keep it civil. But yes, a lot of you were saying, but no, Miles can do this and Miles can do that, and Miles has beaten Electro, and they actually addressed that in the death battle, saying that Electro has nowhere near the feats of Static Shock, and Static's not an idiot. And as I noted in my death battle preview, Static had the ability to see past his his invisibility. His electric powers would not really work against Static as a whole, and Static's abilities were just far superior. Plus, Spider Sense doesn't really help out against a guy like Static who can, just overwhelm you and make it so you can't even hit him. So, yeah. And then, oh yeah, my personal favorite. Someone noted that the serum was immortality. The Oz serum basically gave him immortality. That's only technically true, as noted in the comics, which I didn't look up because I knew this wasn't a real thing. The Oz serum does give long-term immortality only after you die. So like Peter Parker, he came back years later after he died, and thus gave way for Miles to come around because the serum like long term health regeneration. So it's like nowhere near the level of like Lobo or Deadpool or Ghost Rider or whatever. Like it's not that kind of immortality. So in the short term, Miles is very, 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 very dead. And Static wins because he puts a shock to your system. Ah, good times. So, moving on to the battle itself, this was a very fun little 2D death battle, and they had some really, really cool moments, including bringing in Into the Spider-Verse visuals as much as they possibly could. And honestly, given the popularity and the fame of Into the Spider-Verse, I don't mind. And it did create some really cool visuals, like the whole Spider-Sense, look out, kind of thing. That was good, and the phasing of realities going in and out. That was really cool. And I like the intro about how they talked about how this was really a multiversal battle and not just like a standard superhero versus superhero fight because of the Dakotaverse and Earth 1610. So that was really nice. The battle was very, very fun. The voice actors, I swear, just totally nailed the feeling of Miles and Static for their quips, from their powers and abilities, and what they would say in a fight and all that. It was really fun. Yeah, they almost got Miles to swear, but hey, it's a death battle. You can have a little fun with that. But no, the battle was really fun. It was a good 2D one to start off this hopefully amazing season. And this was definitely a good note to start out on, even though it was a little bit of an atypical matchup, but it really worked out in the end. And the breakdown was very good. I'm pretty sure, I would hope that nobody has a serious problem with this one because there doesn't really seem to be any reason to think that Miles could still win when Static was just as fast ish. He could react really fast. It's like a Mario Sonic situation. He could react really fast, so Miles being faster wasn't technically a problem, and the shields and the electric discontinuation was enough to make Miles not a threat. So yeah, well, hopefully this won't cause a lot of controversy, but hopefully we'll get a lot of views because we need season 7 to just keep making money so we can get season 8 and so on and so forth. If there was a problem I had with this death battle, it was something I honestly didn't expect. It was the visuals for Whiz and Boomstick, and I've already seen a lot of people commenting on this, but they changed the visual style of them because they merged with RT animation, which we've already saw a little bit of because of Mask versus Deadpool. But they actually hinted last year during the Death Battle cast that they were gonna like add more models, if you will, of Wiz and Boomstick to like allow more animations, like how we got the much the intro with how they were more involved in it than they've ever been before. And yet, and that's cool to an extent, but it really looks funky. I mean, I do not like the models of Wiz and Boomstick here. I mean, and it might just be that I'm used to the older models and I liked how they looked, but I don't know, they just felt weird. And like some people have been doing like Boomstick's teeth look like dice, and I don't like Wiz's kind of slick back hair. Like I prefer him with the more spiky hair, and I don't know, just it just felt a little weird. I'll probably get used to it, but it was kind of jarring to see them. I was like, whoa, like why do they look like that? So we'll see. Also, special props to what was his name? Swats and Omega Sparks, who is a friend of mine, by the way. And for the epic rap battle, Watts Up Danger. You know, get it? Like Watts Up Danger for the movie, but it's Watts because it's static. Yeah, get it? And they basically did an epic rap battle of history with this death battle. So it was a little hard to hear at times because of the actual battle, but that's kind of to be expected. So I'm going to look forward to listening to the full pure track without any, voiceover or sound effects blocking out the epic music. But from what I could hear, it's really fun, and the different styles of it was a lot of fun. So hopefully they do this kind of theme music for future battles. Speaking of which, camera's going fuzzy. Why is my camera going fuzzy? There you go. Sorry, my camera went fuzzy. 2 weeks from today, our second death battle of the season is coming, and it's going to be Sindel, who we actually got teased in the season 7 preview last year after Might Might, versus Black Canary. So this is a very curious matchup because they obviously did it because of their sonic screams, and they're timing it perfectly because the Birds of Prey movie is about to come out, and so that's a very cool timing thing, and I like that. I'm a little concerned about this might be a really one-sided death battle because of how Mortal Kombat shapes their characters. I mean, they really go OP with like just their base stats, and that's not even including their special abilities. But we'll just have to see. But yeah, we were gonna have Sindel versus Black Canary. I don't know if it's 2D or 3D yet. I would love it to be 3D, but I don't know. So we'll see. 2 weeks for that. Now, according to the schedule, so this week is response and reaction, all that. Next week is the previews for Sindel and Black Canary, and then again 2 weeks from today will be the next death battle for YouTube viewers. Obviously, on Sunday it'll be on a less than 2 weeks for you people on Rooster Teeth first. So, with that, I'm ending this episode of Todd Talk. Let me know what you thought of Static versus Miles Morales, and did you call it right? Because I did. Do need no superhero. Do need zero. Static Shock. Static Shock. And let me know what you think of Sindel versus Black Canary as our next matchup. So I thank you for watching. If you made this far, I know you were listening, and I'll see you around.